Today we're going to walk through updating this holiday shipping deadlines template. Whenever you click Use Template, you will be taken into the workflow builder automatically, and this is where you will have your enrollment trigger, which determines exactly who gets to see this design. And we have the option to click into this design tile and we can edit the design. First, we'll start with the enrollment trigger and checking this out. We have this targeting all visitors that have viewed at least one page this session. We have some specific dates in here that you can edit, and then we have that they are located in the US as an example of geo-targeting. So you can hop in here to edit any aspect of this targeting, and then you'll just want to apply condition whenever you make those edits. You can also change the segment here to any predetermined segment we have, or you can make a custom segment. With the enrollment triggers, we have this firing once per session, so that means whenever they actually close out of the design, they won't be seeing this again. Now let's hop into the design. We can edit here. We'll be taken immediately into the design studio, and this is where we can update any colors of the background, the text that we want, and we only have one frame to work with here, so this will be a quick edit. First up, we have any of the text layers that you might want to update. We can double click into here to add any text that we would like or to remove. Guaranteed Christmas delivery, for example, order by a certain time. If we want to make any updates to the text, we can select each of the text layers here. And on the right-hand side, we'll have the typography settings that right now you can see the color is set to black. Let's just say we wanted to update that to green, something to match maybe more with our branding, we can do so. You'll see here at the bottom of the color options, I do have some colors already added in there that I added whenever I set up my Justuno account. So those are my branded colors. You could also just add in a color manually or use from the color picker here. That's a quick way to update any of the text that you have. And then these calendar icons that we have, this is also just simply a text layer. So you can just update the dates that we have here as well as the month text. Next up, we have this background color. We can simply click into the canvas layer here. On the right-hand side, we'll then have the background options. You can see this is already that kind of creamy color. So if I wanted to, let's just say, make this dark mode, I could do so just by changing that into that darker color. And then we're ready to go. Next up, the final point here is to check each of the viewports just so you can see how this will look on devices across different experiences. And you'll see that with the mobile experience, this could be where we may want to make things a little bit smaller to fit in that space, and you can do so. As an example here, I'm just going to change this title text, and let me just bring that down to 15, for example. We'll bring this down a little bit too. And if I go back into the desktop, you'll see that this text has not been affected. And that's due to the responsiveness of this design studio. So whenever you're making those updates to mobile, you won't see that in the desktop design. Next up, I want to note the close button here on the right-hand side. We switched this up to dark mode. So this close button, we will want to update the color of that so that stands out more and is not missed. We'll update that to white. Perfect. We'll want to publish here on the top right-hand side. From here, we'll hop over back into the workflow builder. We have our enrollment trigger set. We have the design. We will be able to go here to the right-hand side. We have the option to save again, preview, and we can publish. If we preview this, we'll be taken into a view where you can engage with any clicks that you may have on the design, and then also view the different viewports that we've set up. Let's hop back into the workflow builder. When we're ready to publish this on site, we'll go here to the top right, click publish. We'll be asked if we're ready to go live. You can go live, and once you do, you'll be seeing this design on your website based off of the conditions that we have set up here.